Yeah. It's crazy how you can not know somebody, but when they pass away, it affects you. Or affect the way you look at things. Wayne, let's get it.
Damn, I miss Nipsey, Mac Miller, and Kobe. Shit just ain't the same, and it's wrecking my brain. Fuck the fame, man, that's not why I came. My aim is much higher, you wouldn't understand. You busy with these hoes and chrome tires. Peasant shit, nothing I desire. Maybe before when I was immature, but I'm destined for more. The essence of a hero, but a Gemini and the other face is Kratos. Get the fuck about my way, bro. Give a fuck about how'd your day go. If it don't pay dough, I'm trying to feed the fam. I told them I had a plan, and I can't fall short. I gotta take off like I'm Luka Doncic, you know. 207 mil on the deal, yeah, cause shit is real out here. Government stripping rights, I fear. So I'm gripping the mic, give them a load of my freedom of speech. I know that you feeling the heat and it's all me. Sheesh.
I've been out here all on my own, trying to get in my zone just to put the city on now. It's mine now. I've been out here all on my own, trying to get in my zone just to put the city on now. It's mine now.
Bag it and tag it as a classic. These niggas is average. They thought I couldn't miss before. Watch me skyrocket my average. I mastered my talents by watching the masses, crafting my own elements. Now look at this guy, or a supernova explosive, popping the top off of rappers with a pen dog. I John Wick y'all, cause you're nothing but a lap dog in the backyard, acting like you trap hard for the gram to get a grand. This is sad. Find your identity, cause that's a fatality. Just saying, quit the capping. I know that I'm snapping. They snapping pics. I just live in the moment. Better yet, on my Jill Scott, living life like it's golden. What I got is potent, putting rappers on notice. I'm just saying, quit the capping. I know that I'm snapping. They snapping pics. I just live in the moment. Better yet, on my Jill Scott, living life like it's golden. What's up?
I've been out here all on my own, trying to get in my zone just to put the city on now. It's mine now. I've been out here all on my own, trying to get in my zone just to put the city on now. It's mine now.
All those solo nights, night was created, infatuated with the art of the rhyme. You telling stories with metaphors really kept me alive. What a beautiful high. You can call me optimist, just don't call it my prime. And I know I've been missing in action. Sorry, I was fighting depression and fear of losing my passion, but look at this magic. This is crack off the stove like I'm Hove, and I'm selling it in bulk like it just got off the boat. Shout out to the folks who hold me down from Baltimore to Texas. This is power of the blessings. Faith in my Heavenly Father, I never second guessed him. That's just out of the question. My brother Paul been killing demons with the word when I tell him that I've been stressing. So I keep them close like a weapon. Not really sure when it's turned in my confessions, but now you know.
I've been out here all on my own, trying to get in my zone just to put the city on now. It's mine now.
I've been out here all on my own, trying to get in my zone just to put the city on now. It's mine now.
Stupid. I am still not ready. I am still not over the playoffs being over. I'm not ready. I'm not ready at all. But we got a show to do, and I'm gonna try my best to talk Mavericks. You know, I'm not the best at these things to always, you know, take a L on the chin and then look ahead. Like I'm not the greatest, man. You know, salute to the other content creators there are. You know, I've seen they work. Amazing stuff. I heard a little different, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, appreciate y'all being here. Leave a like on this stream, goes a long way. Let's go ahead and let's start. Midnight Mavness. All right, man. How y'all doing out there? I'm gonna try to sound a little bit more positive, a little more energetic, right? I'm just being me, man. So all I can do is be me. I don't want y'all to see my eyes. I've been crying all week, you know? I've been crying all week. So Boston Celtics fans, that y'all been in my comments 3 days after you won a championship, trying to make me feel bad about my team. Good job, you know? Salute. Bravo. Bravo. Good for you, you know? One day, karma is going to get those Boston fans, man. But they got their championship, and it is what it is. But we're here, right? We next. We next. I hope we next. Anyway, I really came into this not knowing exactly what needs to turn off the OnlyFans windows he has open. Of course, Big Joe. I said Big Joe. What's up, Joe? Why you starting with me so early and so late at the same time? Why you starting with me already, man? By the way, for those that may or may not know, I'm gonna try to do something different. I think I'm gonna switch back over to OBS, so the streams are not gonna look exactly the same. I'm gonna see. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna try to figure something out. Kareem in the building. He said, "What up? What up, man?" I'm not gonna be here long. I definitely got a morning basketball session to get to, and then also a little pool party to go to. So I'm gonna drown my sorrows into being competitive and swimming and having fun with some fam. You know what I'm saying? But what's up, Kareem? Hope you're doing good. Joe says you're blessed, be happy. That is very true, Joe. That is very true. But I'm a Mavericks fan, bro. I'm a Mavericks fan. And I was not ready at all. I'm still not ready to talk Mavericks. I actually don't want to talk Mavericks. I don't. But we're going to. We're going to try to. What's up, Daniel? What's good? What's
Damn,
good?
son. Where'd you find this?
It says TGK. We got to look forward. We got to look towards the future for my bro. I cannot read. That's how you know it's been a while since we've done a stream. Let me restart that. TGK, we got to look forward. What the hell? Hold on, man. Hold on. TGK, if you don't get this shit together, man.
You're not the beard. You're not the system. You're the problem.
All right, I'm back. TGK, we got to look towards the future, my bro. You got to give Boston their credit. They wanted it more. Oh, man. Now I regret reading that. Yeah, man. I want to give Boston nothing. Nothing, man. Daniel says, it's all good, man. We gonna get a legit third option, even if I have to force Nico to give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what? That's a great sound effect. I need to get that sound effect. Give me what I want by Batista. Black Noir in the building. What's up, Black Noir?
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Hold on. No. Something be off with the picture. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm surprised y'all up this late, man. Salute to y'all. All right. Where do I start? Let it come to you, TGK. Pause. Let it come to you. Let this thought process naturally come to me. I didn't do no show prep. I didn't want to think of the Mavericks. Again, I'm a little different, man. I don't know if y'all think like me and y'all hurt like me, but I definitely wanted to see my Mavericks get a championship, man. And then we kind of came short, right? We came up a bit short. So here's what I'll start with this, right? I'll start with this. I am very proud, extremely proud of the team. I'm proud of the Dallas Mavericks, proud of Luka, proud of Nico, proud of Jason Kidd, proud of Kyrie, proud of Lively, proud of PJ, DJJ, Gafford, Green, Exum, Omax, THJ and his game 4 annihilation in the fourth quarter. I'm very proud of this team, man. And doing all these pregame shows and connecting with so many of you has made the season even better. There are certain days I didn't want to do a pregame show because I was just exhausted. And it's not from doing the shows. I was just, personally exhausted. There's so many peaks and valleys during the season, personally, in my personal life. But this is also personal too, so I guess in my life, right? But the pregame show was always felt like I was able to get away from it for that 1 hour where I get to chop it up with y'all. But we went through all that, man. We saw the ups and downs. We talked about what this team could improve. A lot of us had kind of the similar ideas, or we kind of agreed to disagree, but also see our points. And we ended up getting the players that we desperately, wanted and that we needed. And they did an amazing job, bro. Considering everything, considering that they got put together, they did an amazing job. And I just want to say, first and foremost, I am proud of what the Mavericks did this season. Now, if you talk to Sticks, on the other hand, will tell you a whole different vantage point of the season. But my vantage point, right? I'm very proud of them. That's first and foremost. Second, damn, why the music cut off when I said, damn, music? See what I go through, man? Hold on. And I'm not even on the right camera. I'm supposed to be on this one because it's Midnight Mavness. And I'm supposed to have this up here. There it goes. Man. Oh, should we do this? I should do it like this, right? Yeah, look at that. Hold on. No, gotta do it from up like that. There we go. All right, man. I'm done messing around. Now, second of all, I'm proud first and foremost. Second of all, I'm sad. Oh man, I wanted a championship, man. And I understand Luka had his injuries and Kyrie had his issues with Boston. But man, I didn't want to lose to Boston, and it happened. So I still, y'all gotta understand, man. If y'all don't mind, try to think in my mind, right? Every single day for the last 8 months, roughly, right? All I thought about is like, what thumbnail I gotta create, the topics I gotta talk about, how am I gonna do these videos? Am I gonna switch something up? Am I gonna create something different? How can I entertain on a pregame show? That is what I lived and breathed every day, on top of watching the Mavericks, right? So we're talking about probably an hour to 2 hours during the day of like brainstorming, an hour of show prep before prepping everything, promoting everything, an hour show, right? and then you go straight into watching the Mavericks games, and sometimes I'll be in playback. So in there, you know, I also try to think of like, all right, how can I add to We Talk Mavs as playback, right? I'm always thinking of how to add value to everybody. And then one day you just wake up and it's like, no more, no more games, you know? So I've had a bit of a decompression perspective, right? I've had to take a back seat, man. I don't want to drop any videos or anything, and I hope that none of this is boring. If it is boring, y'all, my apologies, but I'm just speaking my truth, right? Hold on, okay. I'm just speaking my truth. So yeah, so you go through all that, and then suddenly the season's over, right? Like, no more games. And I told myself, just take the rest of this week. Don't do no math content till the day you need to, and then go from there. And we're here, and I say that I'm not gonna lie, my body, I felt needed that break. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I needed that break. Now, would I've loved the championship? Hell yeah. We'd be celebrating right now, right? But I definitely needed that break. I feel more rejuvenated. I feel a lot more energetic. Because I was killing myself, man, for the show, bro. To be honest with y'all. And I'm pretty sure other content creators will say, like, I had dinner, like it was like lunch / evening food with Mavericks Digest. I got to meet him in person, Marcel, my good friend, Marcel. I got to meet him in person, man, and it was awesome. We got to chop it up about basketball and share our thoughts on, you know, creating content and all that. And like, and that made me think of all the other connections I've had here, and I'm like, you know what? As bad as this sucks, everything's all right, man. Everything's all right. You know, it's okay. And you know, hopefully, hold on. Oh man, Joe says, I'm sending a woman from Seeking Arrangements over tomorrow. My treat. I got Richard one last week. That's why he's being nice lately.
Hey, yo.
Oh man, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Hope you enjoyed that, Richard. Hope you had a good time, Richard. No, oh Daniel. Hey TGK, at least we got Rangers and Cowboys. We do got Rangers. I think they can turn it around. But don't ever mention the Cowboys. Please don't. Please do not mention the Cowboys. Let me not forget my thought that I was getting to. What was I talking about before Joe interrupted? Come on, TG. What was I talking about? Damn, what was I talking about? I was talking about. Oh, yeah. Let me get back to that. So I was talking about all the connections, right? It made everything worth it. So now I get to kind of just understand that this is a grieving process. It is a grieving process, man. For me, I don't know about anybody else, man. Like if y'all the type that can look forward to the offseason and Paul George and LeBron and all this stuff, kudos. Seriously, kudos. Y'all different. Me, this therapeutic for me, and I'm gonna just use it as therapy. But we could get into like off-season talk. I'm gonna open up the show here in a bit. But y'all could also ask questions, man. Y'all could let me know what y'all thinking. Joe said it was good for the Mavs to see exactly how they need to improve. Point of attack defense, third offensive weapon, Luka mindset adjustment, Luka commitment to a leaner, more mobile frame. Yeah. I guess, man. I guess. Because that is all right. That is all correct. Right? That is all correct. You know? I just had to accept that we weren't going to beat the Celtics, even though I felt like we were. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to. But I agree. Point of attack defense. I don't know how it gets better unless you get like a better 3. Are we looking to move on from DJJ? Or we're looking to keep him? It's a lot of nuance there, right? How to improve the point of attack defense. Let me answer more to this. He said third offensive weapon. I totally agree. I know there was discussions of PJ being the third option, but I'm not fully convinced in that. I'm not fully convinced in PJ Washington being the third option, but I am convinced in finding your third option. I think you can find it. I know he's not on the team. I know that for sure. And as far as Luka mindset and Luka commitment to a leaner, more mobile frame, yeah. I mean, there's no way to hide that, right? If he's leaner, if he's more in shape, he's not going to have the injuries that he does have. So it's different for him. But you can't push against it. But it's not like he got to the finals being out of shape. You know, he got to the finals being in his version of shape. But what I know he's going to identify is there's another level to it. And if y'all remember in 2011 when LeBron lost to the Mavericks, I think he got leaner the next year. And what'd he do? He went to go win championship. Good point, Joe. Daniel says PG-13 to the Mavs is going to hit like icing on the cake to pair him with Luka and Kyrie for next season. Ooh, man. I could only imagine the conversations that's going on. You're good, TGK. Daniel's takes are boring us. I'm dead. Damn, Daniel. I need to get that sound effect, Daniel. Let me see. Yeah, memory is clogged up. You got to clean them out. What are y'all talking about? Y'all funny, dog. Frank, what's up, Frank? He says, what do you think of Luka playing in the Olympics?
What's up, brother?
Nah, that's not the sound effect.
Get your fat ass back here.
I think that's what some people would feel.
Get your fat ass back here.
What's the other one?
Why the
No. What's this?
Good.
All right. I'll answer your question now. What do you think of Luka playing in the Olympics? I understand how much it means to him, but I feel like he just lock in, bro. Get healthy, you know? Come into next season ready to go. But it's cool, I guess. But I just wanted Luka to get healthy. Get healthy for the Mavericks. Like, Slovenia is not. It's the Olympics, bro. He's gonna play, but Slovenia is not gonna do anything. Them dudes need. They need Sweeney. They need Gafford. They need Kyrie. They need everybody to be able to get like a bronze. You know, it's just not happening, bro. It's not. Danny says, I feel that DJJ needs to be a backup small forward for us next year. Maybe go get someone like Michael Bridges or PG-13. Yeah, so Mikal Bridges, my fault. If you would have said Miles Bridges, see, I don't even want to get in the off-season talk yet. I don't want to get in the off-season talk yet, but I have to look at the money. You have to offload THJ. You have to offload Maxey. That's $27 million right there. And you probably have to move Josh Green, right? And if you move Josh Green, that brings it up to like, what, 40 something? About 42, 43 mil. Then you're talking. Honestly, then you're talking. You could then go get Paul George. But do you want to get a 34-year-old Paul George or however old Bridges is? That's tough, bro. You're losing DJJ. You know that, right? You're going to lose DJJ. Ain't no way DJJ stays for like a BAE. I don't see that happening. We'll see, though. Joe says, Marcel suggested Thibault. I would love for him to come to the Mavs if DJJ doesn't. Take that 5.2 MLE. I told Marcel in person, I don't like Thibault. It was cool at first, but he's not what we need, you know. Now, if you get a Paul George, then F it. Thibault does make sense, like you said. But to replace DJJ as a starter, hell no. Hell no. No. Rich Gay says, did Nick make slightly become a powwow to get the gig on Locked On? He wants to keep him. Richard. I don't know this stuff. I'm just a small creator here. No, I don't know. Yeah. Come on, man. You know, everybody got their own perspectives, their own takes. I told myself, moving forward, I don't want to fight with any of the Mavs content creators, even though I never have. But I don't want to, unless it's chat sports. Unless it's Jeffrey Cooperstein, I'll fight Jeffrey Cooperstein. Not physically, but like I'll fight with him online. Like I'll fight him. Hell, well, Harrison Graham too. We'll all fight chat sports. Am I right? Oh shoot!
No.
All right, all jokes aside, nah, man, I think Pow Wow is liked by a lot of fans, not I, and he's gonna have his section of people that rock with him, and that's all it is to it, man. That's all it is to it. As long as Dwight Powell doesn't play, I don't care. I know he's a glue guy here. And shout out to D-Star, man. Shout out to D-Star. I appreciate you. Again, we got a new member in D-Star. Again, the memberships are only 99 cents. Let me show you a quick promo before we continue this programming. And I'm going to go ahead and open up the show. So if anybody wants to come up here and ask questions, talk about the off season, by all means. But I'm gonna keep responding to some of these questions down here. Damn, I already read that. Here we go. Rich K says, did Nick make I read that as well. Jeez. Get it together, TGK. Get it together. Joe found an article breaking down. Hey, this is who I like. If you tell me Jeremy Grant one more time on the Dallas Mavericks, because I do believe I was a massive. Was I not? I was. Hold on. Now, if you were to ask me, was I a massive component of Jeremy Grant? I would tell you I was. I've been a supporter of Jeremy Grant on this team for a very long time now. And now that I'm hearing more rumblings of it, I enjoy it. I enjoy that convo, don't you? Yes, I enjoy that convo. Because imagine Jeremy Grant playing with you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, right here. Imagine Jeremy Grant playing with you. You know? He could create for himself. He can make shots at a 40% clip from the three. He could do things better than our current small forward. No shots at our current small forward. But he can help you, bro. You know what I'm saying? He agrees. By the way, salute the Sticks, man. I don't know if y'all know. Let me switch this up. On Twitter for game 5, everybody put this photo on their Twitter profile picture, and it went crazy, man. So Sticks ended up making some printouts during the pregame show. We put them on sticks. Get it? Sticks on sticks. And yeah, a lot of fun, man, at the game. A lot of fun at the game. All right, man, let's go ahead and let's open up Luca Lounge, and I'll still respond to y'all's comments while we're in here. Oh, hold on. The guy that was there is left, but I'll go ahead and open up Luca Lounge so whenever y'all chime in. All right, y'all. All right, man. We got Dr. Joe in the building. What's up, Dr. Joe?
Man, listen, you need to be in a better mood. I'm just concerned that you're kind of feeling down in the dumps.
Look,
So
look, man, don't make me drink now. Don't make me drink, man. I drank a lot over the weekend. I've dealt with my sorrows. But what do you want me to be happy about right now? What do you want me to be happy about?
I think that there's a lot to be happy about in this. That how we played after March 7th. I think we found some things. I think we found out some things that were wrong. I think Luka I think he's such a competitor that the criticism that was lodged at him, and deservedly so, has got to sting. And, there's just a lot to look forward to. I'm super thankful that we have Nico. Nico identified at the beginning of the season what he thought our problems were. He said he was going to check it out in 20 games, and then he went out and addressed those problems. And I think that the guy has proven that he can evaluate a basketball team, and then he's got whatever the panache, the cognitive ability to think outside the box and bring effective change to this team. And so I think the things that we need to get better on ball defense. We've got to get a third guy who can put the ball in the basket on his own, right? Get his own shot. I think we found out some things about Luka that I've already put out in the messages. I think Gafford has kind of identified, if he doesn't want to turn into an 18-minute a night guy, that he's got to be better at the pivot, right? I think he and Lively have identified that they got to be able to they got to develop somewhat of a post game. I think PJ Washington has identified that he's got to become a much better above the break shooter. I think Maxi's done for. He's been in the league for so long, and he's never brought anything to his game. So I think there's a lot. I mean, we know that THJ is now an expiring contract, so his contract finally has value. I mean, there's a lot to look forward to. So I think Josh Green increased his trade value with how he played, particularly in the playoffs, which is good. I think there's a lot to like. I hope that we don't trade Omax. I know that people are like, oh, he's never, done this, but I think he's the future of an on-ball defender for us with a lot of size and the mobility and flexibility to get out there and really, cause problems for people like Jamal Murray, because Denver's not going away. Cause problems for Ant, because they're not going away. Cause problems for SGA, because Oklahoma City is going to be ridiculously good moving forward. So we found out a lot. I mean, it's better to, this is what I talk whenever to like the people that work for me. I'm like, the worst thing to do is to be in a position to where you don't know what you don't know, right? And now we know a lot of things about this team, and more importantly, they know these things about themselves, and most importantly, Nico knows about him. So there's just a lot to look forward to. I mean, we took a step, right? And the key now is to not take a step back like we did last season. So yeah, a lot to be thankful for, brother. A lot of things to be optimistic about. I'm glad we got Big J here.
What's going on?
I appreciate that, Joe. Let me give you a round of applause, man. Now, what I will say, that I am, if I may clarify, I am not upset with the season, right? But like I said at the start, it's more like a decompression week for me. So I can't come in here being all cheery, Oh, what's up, guys? It's episode 20 of me. I just can't do it, So I just wanted to be human,
I get that, because it's like if a girl cheats on you, man, you're definitely heartbroken about it, right? But you're like, after a little time passes, you're like, whew, man, I'm so much better. I don't have that girl that belongs to the streets with me.
Facts.
What is that like, Joe?
We all know that. So yeah.
What's up, Big J? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. Like I said, I'm not trying to be Mr. All Positive, but I got to agree with Joe, man. If you look at where we were after the trade deadline, didn't we? If you extrapolate that our record out, wouldn't we have over a 60-win team if I'm not mistaken?
Yes.
Yep.
And I mean, who would have thought that where we are now and where they have us ranked? Like I looked at ESPN had us ranked number 3 going as the power rankings going into next season. All of a sudden, we were nowhere.
Think about where we were a year ago at this time.
That's what I'm saying.
We didn't know. We weren't sure if Kyrie was going to resign. We didn't have D Live. We didn't have any of these trade deadline guys. We were. I mean, it was. If you were despondent at any time about this team, TGK, last year at this time was the time to be despondent.
Oh, yeah.
I was. I very much so.
We was crying about Christian Wood walking. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, I'll still take him on this team. But,
Hey, you know what? He can create his own shot, but hey, the thing is, Look what we got though. I mean, like I said, we got 2 centers. We got our starting center and center of the future in Lively. We got our backup center. We know that for sure in Gafford. The oldest of the 2 is 25. I mean, come on. We got PJ. We got DJJ, which we hope to re-sign. We may have to do some stuff. And like I said, people are kind of freaking out, but if we do that, give him a 2+1, 1 year plus a player option, and then have him come back in. But we got the bird rights, the early bird rights to sign him for a long-term deal after this. Then I think he'd be cool. Because I mean, look at where else is he going to go and get what he gets here with the open shots that he gets from Luka, and and how easy it is between Luka and Kyrie, how they set him up. It's not like you can go anywhere and get that.
I think. Listen, Big J. I think that is one of those things that is really, really undervalued about that is that Luka and Kyrie create such gravity that not only they create open shots, they create that extra half second that DJJ needs because he's got a really slow release. So that's why he's never been that's why he had his best season as a 3-point shooter is because he had more time. So I don't think he's going anywhere. I just want to pay the man as much as we can.
I mean, even if we got to give him
the 1-and-1 is the way to go.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like you give him the 1, let him play, let him opt out of the next season, and then we sign to a 4 or 5 year deal at the MLE. Basically, that's what we can give him.
Or a 3-year deal with that puts him on the same time frame as everybody else. So, yeah.
But before I let Johnny B speak, let me hit Johnny B with his signature real quick. Eventually, I'm gonna have signatures for everybody. What's up, Johnny B? What'd you say, Big J?
I see, because I sure ain't getting one. What you talking, man? See?
I got you.
Hey, wait, before Johnny B, can I give Johnny B his props, though?
Go ahead and give Johnny B his props.
For the last series, you actually were very positive. I got to give it to you. You had confidence in the team. You believed in the team. You was bringing other people off the ledge. So I want to give up props to you. You know what I'm saying? For being positive, believing in the team this last series. We didn't win, but hey, I want to say I appreciate what you were bringing.
I appreciate it. But as you can see, what my confidence got me.
Hey, we got to the finals, man.
Listen, I thought that we would after we got past the Clippers.
Oh yeah.
I'm just joining what I missed.
You missed my opening depression session where it made Joe come in here and try to convince me to back up off from the edge of the cliff.
Johnny B, I had a brilliant analysis. I got an extended round of applause. So
yep, got a standing ovation almost.
Yeah.
It looks like Joe's signature is gonna have to involve a strip club in the background. All right, I don't know if that's YouTube appropriate, but we'll try.
What's goody?
What's up, Knight?
Not much. I know you ain't walking around here depressed.
I am, man. Look. We lost Monday? We lost Monday, right? Yeah, it was Monday. Damn, man.
Yeah, we lost on my birthday, bro.
Damn, even worse. Double whammy, bro. You were like,
huh?
But Saturday and Sunday, I was drinking so damn much. I guess I knew what was coming, Because Monday I was
game 3. Once we lost game 3, I had already accepted the fact that it was a wrap. Like, I wasn't even mad. Like, and my brother and a couple of my friends are Celtics fans, and of course, the Warrior jerk circle attacked me like they won something, which confused me because I'm like, how are y'all, talking about us losing in the finals when y'all didn't make the play-in? But I guess it's better to lose in the playoffs or not to make them than to lose in the finals because that's the only record that gets held against you.
Yeah, and that team, I if there's nothing to be excited about if they're a Warriors fan, I mean, they are in salary cap hell. Shit, their guy that should be their second best player has been, I'm not sure if he's been to the grippy sock hospital. Wiggins has been kind of a head case. I mean, I don't know.
It's a dumpster fire. It's a dumpster fire over the bridge.
What you call
exactly.
it? The grippy sock? What?
Grippy sock hospital.
What the hell is that?
Oh, that's the insane asylum.
Yeah.
Oh! I was like, what the hell is a grippy sock hospital?
Just think about Mick Foley.
Don't worry, TGK. We need you to catch up, man.
It's Mr. Sacco. Hold on. Do I got a sock over here? No. All right, go ahead. Proceed. If y'all don't proceed, I'm gonna show my dog. Here we go.
That's Johnny Bravo at the floor.
Dog, you had me stuck looking for a sock, bro.
I know.
Now, don't look for a sock in your bedroom, TGK. Those socks are broken.
But no, bro.
So what do y'all think is the off-season solutions?
Man, look, can I interrupt? Let me interrupt. Do we have to talk off-season already?
What else are we going to talk about?
It starts in a week.
The draft is Wednesday.
Free agency starts next week, Friday or Saturday, right?
I just don't want to move forward so fast.
No, the 30th actually.
On the 5th. So
no, actually the 30th. I looked.
TGK, we can only relish in being Western Conference champions for so long.
Yeah, TGK.
I know.
Get off the ledge. We all accepted it. It's time you do too.
All right, TGK, this is
and it's okay.
This is.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you how.
Super team, and nobody called them a super team, and that is the epitome of what a super team is over there. And they beat us, and that's fine. They were the better team than we were.
Yes, that's the thing, Johnny B. Is they were clearly a better team. So I don't think
been. Like it's nothing wrong with losing to those dudes. Just like when people lost to the Warriors with Kevin Durant, that's no shame in losing to them. Look at their damn team. Like it's okay. We should have won. We should have won 2 games. I felt like we could have won had we had everybody played like they had been playing in the other series. But losing to them is not a bad thing, man. They the champs.
Is my mic messed up on y'all end, or am I good to go?
You good?
I think it's Johnny B's mic was crackling. So
okay.
But
so at least I'm not alone in the comments. Salute to Black Noir. He said, "I feel your pain, TG. I'm right there with you." See, but y'all up in here, y'all are these, no feelings, alpha dogs. I don't have no emotions, like I'm okay with this loss. I can move forward. It didn't hurt me. Like, damn, man. Right. Like,
look,
we can't be human here tonight.
Nobody wanted that. All right, I won't say nobody wanted that win more than me. But, bro, I asked for them to win. I needed that win on my birthday, but when I saw that it wasn't happening, I was like, all right, I got to protect my energy. I know they about to lose this, so at halftime I cut the game off.
Yeah, I mean, I got to tell you, whenever
I don't blame you.
I was happy that Luka responded like he did in Game 4, but he's had a couple 3 times this year in the playoffs where I've been incredibly disappointed with him because of just his bratty, petulant behavior and how it affects his team. Like in the I think in the Oklahoma City Game 4, I think he was a mental midget. I think he was kind of a mental midget in Game 4 against the the Timberwolves, and then in Game 3, it was embarrassing what happened with Luka, and I was able to kind of adjust my expectations for this team. Not so much that they were down 3-0, although that's obviously historically a bad position to be in, but just like that team, they're going to go as far as Luka takes them. He was not healthy. He was missing so many shots inside of 10 feet because he was short on that. Think about how many times he missed off the front of the rim, and his 3-point shot abandoned him. And he's got to get leaner. He's got to get more limber, and he's got to get his effing head right, because Windhorst was completely correct in calling out Luka for that. And once Game 3 went down like it did, and Boston was playing like they were, then for me, I emotionally untethered myself from the Mavericks at that point. So maybe it's because I don't care as much as you do, but it's also a self-preservation thing too, TGK.
Yeah. No, I fully understand, because that's what I do with the Dallas Cowboys. I only watch about 5 games a year now. And I've noticed I've been a lot more healthier with sports in general when I'm not watching those bums. But I still have to, because I'm not going to change and root for any other team. So I fully understand. With the Cowboys, I have to protect myself. Let me read these comments right quick. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man, you must be depressed all year. The Mavericks let you down, and the Cowboys are terrible.
Hey, here's what you do as a Cowboys fan, though, Johnny B. You watch maybe the first drive, but at most the first quarter, and then you make a determination whether you're going to turn off the game or not. Because that tells you all you need to know. Like, I saw the first drive when they played Green Bay in the playoffs and didn't watch the rest of the game.
Damn.
And the Mavericks didn't fail you, bro. They made it pretty far for a team that's only been together for 5 months.
And listen, if they would have told us in the beginning of the year that we make it to the finals and lose to the Celtics, we would all been happy with that.
Especially after they got Drew. You know?
Yeah.
If they would have told us in the beginning of the year, after not making a play-in, that, okay, this year, y'all go at the trade deadline, y'all gonna be the 11th seed, but at the end of the year, y'all gonna be the 5th, and y'all gonna go all the way to the finals, but y'all gonna lose. I would have signed up for that all day.
Yeah, because Boston, I mean, think about it. They had Tatum, Brown, Derek White, and then they added KP, who was a perfect 5th or 6th guy on that team. And and then when they got Drew, dude, that was, I mean, Drew Holiday, in my opinion, should have been the MVP of the finals, because what he brought is something that is those intangible factors. He's just a championship guy. So I don't think there's anything to hang our heads or be ashamed or depressed about.
Nah,
we just like
we lost, man, and my feelings come from like I said in the beginning, mine's a little different, right? Like, I've been doing pregame shows, thinking Mavericks, watch them every single day, right? And then when you do something almost every single day, right, for 8 months, so then it just stops. Like, you need time, you know what I'm saying? So I know I need a little bit of time, but let me read these comments right quick.
You were just in the weeds and lost perspective. So
yeah, I dead ass. 1,000% did. Thoughts of Loud says, I'm still depressed. TGK, giving a chip to the Celtics hurt so bad. I ain't gonna lie. I agree, man. Richard K says, bro, feel bad the next day, then move the hell on. It's trade time. Let's go. Of course, Richard K is always thinking of trade time. What we got? Daniel says, do you guys think PG-13 makes sense for the Mavs, or do you think someone like Bridges or Jeremy Grant makes sense? We'll get to that in a bit. Trust me, I got you. We're going to pull up the trade machine. Latte's in here. Everybody cover your ears. Latte in the building. Losing sucks, but we're going to be better. I hope so. Y'all want to open up these the trade machine, man? Are y'all down?
Yeah, I can tell you right now, though, that there's the second apron. The Clippers are way into the second apron. Matter of fact, they said that they should name the second apron the Balmer apron. Salary cap because it was designed specifically for Steve Ballmer and the LA Clippers. And the fact of the matter is so they have to trade him one for one. The only salaries that we have that, what are we going to trade? Luka? No. Kyrie? No. So then you're talking about TGK, and they're not going to do that. I mean, that's TGK is the third best salary we've got because it has to be a one for one trade.
Yeah,
it's
talking about THJ.
It doesn't work. So I wish it would. I mean, Paul George would be perfect on the Mavs. And the only way we get him is if he comes here on, some reduced contract, and that's not going to happen.
Mid-level exception.
Go somewhere else and get him back.
Kyrie talk him into it.
34 years old. He's got 4, maybe 5 years at the very most. I mean, he's got a chance.
Maybe 3.
Yeah, but he's not gonna. You're talking about asking a man to walk away from well over $100 million.
100 million, yeah,
maybe even 150. I mean, there's no way. It's stupid for his family for him to do that.
But you know what, Joe? That's why I keep shooting all these. Everybody keeps throwing out this. Well, if we go get Bronny, then LeBron will come here for the mid-level, and I'm like, that's retarded. He's got a $150 million contract for 3 years waiting over there in LA.
Yeah, and here's the thing: he wants to own an NBA team, and the other thing too, the one thing we know is LeBron is notoriously cheap. He's a bad tipper. That means he doesn't like walking away from money at all. There's no way he's going to do that. He's not. No way. Plus, he's got all those TV things and all those endorsements and stuff like that. And it's so many of us tied for him being in LA. It's honestly, it's a waste of time. It's like saying, I'm gonna be president in 2028. It's the dumbest thing ever because it's not based in reality.
They said that LeBron even said that he's not going for the whole playing with his son thing anymore. I think that's just a ploy to get his son a contract. Any dad would do that for their kid.
Yeah, for sure. And Rich Paul, he said he's not going to go to Phoenix for some vet minimum or some bullshit like that. So what's the difference between Phoenix and Dallas in all practical purposes? So except maybe he would definitely probably win a ring with the Mavs.
Yeah.
Let me let's pull up the trade machine over here. So
you can run the Clippers through it. It's going to tell you fail, and that's not good programming for TGK.
Not at all. So what did this comment say? Hold on, let's see. It says, "What about Bridges and DFS We're not going to get Bridges and DFS.
I don't want DFS and Bridges. Yeah. He's another. Listen, Bridges is a pipe dream. I think Markkanen is going to be too expensive, so y'all need to adjust your expectations down to what they look like.
Yeah, Joe, I threw out mine earlier. Everybody shot me down, so I'm like, hey, whatever.
Well, you know what? I'll stand against fucking a million people and tell them they're wrong because I don't care if a million people say something. It doesn't make it right. So,
Can I show y'all my trade idea?
Go ahead. It's your show.
Right here. Right here. Try to the Mavericks. THJ. Can't do. They won't take Cleveland.
They'll take Hardaway and Josh Green.
Yeah.
Who's he looking at? What team?
And then hold on. I don't think we have a 2025 first round pick.
Yeah, we do.
We do. So 2025 and 2031.
It just doesn't. It doesn't come available until
trade the draft night.
Yep.
All right, they can have it, and then let me see what happens.
Hold on, guys. I don't listen. Jeremy Grant, we might not have to give him a first round pick, especially not 2025 when the draft is deep. And the reason why is because Jeremy Grant's got one of the worst contracts in the NBA.
True.
One of the worst? Oh, let's see.
Yeah.
Dude, it's expensive.
Look how much he's making. He'd be the third highest paid person on the team.
But that's
So
it's
he's
not
getting-
that. He's like it goes up. Yeah, look.
He's getting 20. He's getting 29, then 32, then 34, then 36, and he's only 29 years old. But y'all want to give 48 million to Paul George at 34?
We don't have 48 million.
Well, with
That's
Paul
what I'm
George,
saying.
they're a second apron team, so it's a 1-for-1 trade with them.
Oh yeah, there's no way to get him.
There's no way to get him
unless they don't bring back Harden and Russ, then that'll open up some cap. But yes,
yeah.
But this worked, you know. So let me ask the panel: without the first round pick, no first round pick is included in this. What are your thoughts on this trade?
I'd do it.
I would do it too, but
really,
yeah, for sure. I just don't. Look, Josh Green is just. You can look in his face and see that he's scared some nights, and I just can't live with that. And THJ is no loss. So
give Hardy those minutes of Josh Green's, honestly.
Yeah, and then we really still have to address Jeremy Grant. We've got to address our point of attack defense. Jeremy Grant is a tall. He's a long, lean 6'9". So we're gonna. What we should try to do is see if we can do that and work Grant and Thibault into the deal, and then figure a third player there. And then I would probably consider doing a first round pick if we got Grant and Thibault and a first round pick.
If you put Maxey in that deal, and so if you put Maxey in and take Green out, and then you can throw in a first round pick and see would that work?
Let me see here.
I mean, we could always get DSJ back, you know, on a minimum. He's one of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA.
I wouldn't hate that.
Dennis Scott Jr.
Dennis Smith Jr.
Smith Jr.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
So Jeremy
Grant. I don't want another small guard.
But he lock up though, like
yeah, he locked up and he knows how to play with Luka.
Yeah, like I like DSJ, man. I always wanted DSJ back on the Mavs, man.
And he can fly.
Yeah, exactly. And he can take some of the backup point guard minutes.
Throw Kleba in there, see if he'll take Kleba and a first round pick.
That's what I said, right?
You don't need to throw Kleba. Here's why. You can literally throw Hardaway, Lawson, and Josh Green, and the money matches.
But would you rather do I'd rather
keep Josh Green.
Yeah, I'd rather give Kleba than Josh Green and AJ Lawson.
Yeah, it doesn't.
They're not gonna take Kleba and Tim Hardaway Jr. and Lawson.
But I said if you throw in the first round pick though, that's why I said throw the first with that.
It still won't work because of the money, though, guys.
Since they are now,
that's why you got to include Kleba.
Oh, you got it. So the Mavericks are over the apron, so we got to send. It says they're only able to take back 110% of the salary they're sending out plus 0.
Now that's why you put Kleba in, take Lawson out, throw a first round pick in, and it'll work.
Yeah.
And we do got 4 seconds.
Yeah, and
we got 4 seconds.
Only I'm saying a first round pick is because they're going. Listen, we're taking. I mean, Maxey. I mean, if he had 1 year, if he was expiring, then maybe you could get away with it. But they're going to want something for taking Maxey for 2 years.
Now let me ask you this: while he's doing that, would you guys take, without us giving up anything except cap space, would you take Wiggins? Do you think he has anything left in the tank if we can get draft capital back with Wiggins?
Hold on a second. TGK, you got to make it 40 million. So that's why you got to include Josh Green. Yeah. And they're going to want a young player.
Yeah, but it's got to be 1-for-1 since we're over the apron.
No, it won't.
No, we're only over the first apron, not the second apron.
Yeah, put Josh Green in there.
Ah, look at that. Look at that. Look at you guys. Hold on. Return. All right. So that deal worked.
So we get our third scorer there, and then we get a great on-ball defender. And I know everybody loves DJJ, and I do too, but Matisse Thybulle made all NBA 2 years or all defense 2 years in a row, absent last year. He's a better 3-point shooter. I mean, he's just a better player. DJJ had a great year for us, but Thybulle's a better player.
But that doesn't stop us from re-signing DJJ if we do the same thing.
It sure doesn't, because we could do exactly what we said, sign him to the 5.2 with the 1-and-1 and acquire his bird rights.
Yep.
Hold on.
So
Somebody said something
deal.
that was interesting, and I finished my thought. And what were you saying? I think it was Big J.
Yeah, we're talking about Wiggins. I was saying I said, what are your thoughts on if we went after Wiggins, but us receiving draft capital back because we're helping him with a salary dump and see if he has anything left in the tank.
Man,
I don't think they want to just give him away for nothing.
I think they would at this point.
Yeah,
They already finna let Klay Thompson walk.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Clay up there pounding right now. That's why he unfollowed him, and he up there talking about he loves Florida. Talking about he may go join Orlando.
Yeah, I mean,
or Miami might have some space because they talking about not re-signing Jimmy too. So you never know.
Man, I take Jimmy in a heartbeat.
Yeah, but Jimmy wants a max contract. That's the thing. That's why Miami
also making $51 million, dude. That he's like way overpaid.
Oh, yeah.
Way overpaid.
You think Jimmy overpaid?
Listen, if it's absolutely,
I do.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Jimmy led those dudes to the finals 2 times in 3 years. You don't think that's
now?
He's 35.
He's old
though.
now. He's old now,
35, bro. And he coasts through the
regular season.
Yeah, I love Jimmy, man. Jimmy's so tough.
I fucking love Jimmy's from H-Town, dude. I fucking love Jimmy. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Jimmy Butler. I freaking love him. But that doesn't mean that I think he's worth that money. So
TGK, man, listen, y'all, you still ain't thought about that KJ Martin thing, man. Listen, 23, 6'6", crazy athletic. He can do everything Derrick Jones Jr. can do, and he shoot better.
Wait,
he played for the 76ers. He an unrestricted free agent. He was just playing on a minimum.
Wait, but didn't he get in trouble? Wasn't he another one that got in trouble for assault?
Who you talking about, Kelly Oubre?
No, KJ.
I said KJ Martin, Kenyon Martin's son.
I thought he did. Didn't he? I thought there was an issue with him and his girlfriend.
No, that was Miles Bridges.
No, I know that. I know about the Miles. I was one to say good Miles, but I'm talking about. I thought there was an issue with.
Yeah, I love Miles. I've been advocating for Miles for 2 years. I don't remember hearing nothing about KJ Martin getting into it. Maybe you heard something I didn't. I don't know.
I think it was his years. I think
his dad was singing the praises of Derek Lively. Says Derek Lively reminds him of himself.
But his dad hated Mark Cuban for a long time, man.
Yeah, a lot of brothers from the NBA hated Mark Cuban.
He wanted to do something to Mark Cuban. I guess Mark Cuban said something disrespectful about his mom or something Kenyon Martin and Mark Cuban didn't like each other for a long time.
Yeah, a couple years ago, whenever Russell Westbrook was making 48 and we had all those bad contracts, I was advocating for trading for Russell Westbrook because he was a distressed asset, get his contract and use him to clean out all those salaries. But that would have been a big, heavy lift because Mark Cuban ran his mouth about Russell Westbrook too.
He did.
He ain't the governor no more.
We could have had zero problems with our cap situation if they would have done that.
Gone. He's gone now, though. It's over.
Yeah.
I think they did the right thing, man. Like, if you're going to be done with Mark Cuban, be done with Mark Cuban all the way. Like, don't have him around making no decisions for nothing. Like, if y'all the new management, get rid of the old management.
Yeah.
For those in the comments, send me your trade ideas, and I'll put them on the screen and see if they work. Go ahead, guys.
I think the whole issue. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Jay.
I was gonna say I think the whole issue with Cubes and the Adelsons is political because Cuban. They were saying that's the big thing because right now the Adelsons are big supporters of old boy,
Trump.
And Cuban hates him. Yep.
Yeah.
And they said that's part of the reason they're not working right.
Look, listen. I think certain people are fucking idiots too, and everybody in my family and all my friends love him. So you can get along with people, even in business situations, with people with whom you disagree politically.
I mean, they like him because his political beliefs don't affect them negatively. You know what I mean? Like, us black folks, nobody likes him. Like, because we know how he feel about us, regardless to any situation. You know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But.
What kind of trades we got? I don't want us to go down there and get TGK in trouble.
Yeah, I don't want to talk politics anyway. I hate talking politics with people.
Yeah,
But
I forgot we're on my channel. I'm like, oh, wait up, we should have talked about this.
Yeah, here's my thing with this. I don't think Washington will do that because I think Corey Kispert is a pretty valuable player. Denny Avdia, I wouldn't be surprised if they wanted 2 first-round picks for Avdia because
I would be surprised if they even traded him.
Yeah,
I think they want to keep him.
Yes,
I would.
yes.
Like you keep him, man. I don't think they trade Denny Avdia at all. Actually,
he's got a great contract, Johnny B.
And that's what I'm saying. And he's a really good young player. He's a player that you can build around. Like I would never get rid of him. Like
he's a small forward. He shoots like 38% from 3. He defends.
He can pass. Yeah, he defends everything. Like he's a good player. I would never let him go. I don't care if I'm rebuilding. He would be part of my rebuild.
Yep. And Kispert shoots the lights out. He would do well here. But I mean, every team wants him. You know.
So, I mean, it's a couple guys. There's a couple guys out there that can shoot that I don't think that'll cost too much to get. Like, you know.
That's one of those things, you know, like I'm always a big believer in, you know, if somebody makes an all defensive team in the SEC, then go get him because that dude's an athlete. If somebody shoots the lights out of the ball in the Big Ten or in the Pac, or not so much the Pac-12, but especially the Big Ten, you got somebody that shoots like 45%, man, put him in, because that's exactly what Boston did with Sam Hauser. That dude was playing G League ball in 2021. That dude was so much better than Maxi Kleber. Matter of fact, if we switched those 2 players, the Mavs might still be playing just because of Kleber was unplayable.
Kleber been unplayable in a lot of different times, a lot of different series. I think it's just time to just move on from him. Like, you know what I mean? I know we all love him, and you know he'll be a Mav guy for life. But I think now that Mark Cuban has no more power, Nico doesn't have that same attachment to all of those dudes that Mark Cuban does. Like, you know,
Kleber,
like Maxey was like a son to him, and Dwight Powell, and like I don't think Nico want to win. Like, no, we getting them dudes out of here. Like,
yeah,
that's what I think about this trade right here.
What you got?
Tim Hardaway, Josh Green, Maxey, first-round pick for Brandon Ingram. He's got a 1 year left on his deal, so they don't really have much leverage. You think this would probably be enough because you give him a first-round pick and a young player in Josh Green and some contracts. But
man, here's my thing. The problem is that he's got 1 year left on his contract, and he's going to want to get paid. And I do not like having 3 guys making 40,
making a max.
Yeah. That's just listen, the reason why I think the Mavericks are really, if they're disciplined about their offseason in these trades and stuff like that, and then going into the trade deadline next year, the Mavericks are set up really, really well for the next 2 years because they have 2 guys. They got 2 guys making 40 per, and then their next highest contract is what PJ making 15.5. I mean, you can build a deep roster filled with good role players, and that's
is PJ contract 15? I thought it was like 12.
No. I think it's 14 is the first year. I think 15 something the second year.
Yeah, and then
but I mean, PJ's gonna re-sign. Like we already know. Like I think PJ did. Unless the Mavs get rid of him, I think PJ is probably here to stay. Like,
yeah, and listen, I mean, Gafford's making 13. You know, those are fantastic. You don't trade those contracts away.
Listen, I see a lot of people talking about trading away Gafford, and I don't understand why.
Let's talk about it. Let me.
That's stupid. That's because they're stupid.
Let me set it up. So, I've heard people are talking about trading Gafford because you increased his value, and that could get you another a third option or something like that, right? You're trading your stopgap center for what? To then go find another stopgap center? I think people need to chill with the idea of trading Gafford because without those two are very pivotal into why we got as far as we got. So why would you want to trade that? I think you can actually fix the team around the edges, right? And you could probably get lucky during the trade deadline. But like to what Joe was saying, I don't think we need to overreact. I don't think we need to overreach. But if it's there, go get your third option. But trading Gafford makes you worse. Actually, I don't know what you're gonna get for Gafford.
I don't get it.
Yeah, here's the other dumb thing about that is that you don't trade somebody to address one problem and create another problem for yourself. You know, I mean, this is the first time in Mavericks history, the entire time, well, maybe in 2011, that we haven't been clamoring for somebody. We needed 48 minutes of rim protection. You don't give that up. I mean, listen, the West is going to be tough. And I know everybody's saying, oh, well, Boston exposed Dallas and how you play them and stuff like that. But the fact of the matter is not everybody has Boston's roster.
Absolutely.
And the other thing is not everybody has 8 days to prepare for us. And they're playing one team one night, and then 2 nights later they're playing us, and they're going to change their whole defensive identity and put in new schemes for us. No, Daniel Gafford is going to be a great player for us. There's going to be times when and to the extent he can't play in a small ball 5 defensive against a 5 out deep offense, that he's going to be, he's going to look rough. But for the most nights, man, probably 90% of the nights in the NBA, Daniel Gafford is going to be a great player making $13 million a year, getting 10, 12 points a night and 7 to 8 rebounds.
Yeah.
All right. Now, a question for you guys.
Go ahead.
No, I remember I hit you before, and I proposed something to you, and I'm going to see what the fellas think now. I was saying, since we got 4 second-round picks, right? I was saying, what if we traded 2 of those picks to move up this year and pick up Edey, because he's supposed to go late first round, early second round, and have him be a third center. Keep Gafford this year, but then see how Edey develops, because with his size, that's been our only issue, is because Gafford can't handle the bigger centers. And right now, your boy Lively is still too light for that. And he'll probably pick up 10 pounds this year. He's not going to add 30 pounds or 40 pounds overnight.
But how does Edey move though? Gafford he moves really well. Like, he got good hands. Like, Gafford has a lot of plus, attributes. So it's like
he's
we're not be putting a lot on a second year player, and then a rookie. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't trade up for. I would move up. And y'all got to remember too, man, in the NBA draft, I mean, there's a lot of it is a crapshoot, and there's a lot of teams that are dumb out there that hear they do things, and you're like, what the hell did they do that for? So I don't know.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I was about to be like, all right, we gotta close the show, but look at here. Hold on.
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't rig shit.
Must be Sticks.
What?
Oh, it's Dix.
What? It's me?
Dix is in the house.
Oh, wow.
Wow, you had your name as Sticks' boss, and I wasn't even here. That's why I checked up.
Oh, don't forget to send me your wife's phone number, man.
Nah, don't worry about it, Jay. We're good.
All
right. What's up, Sticks?
That's not an inappropriate as hell. I get on the stream and you say, don't forget to send me your wife's phone number.
Oh, I know. That's why I said it.
To be clear, he was to pay me Zelle $10. Let's clarify what that's about.
Okay. We ain't asking no questions, sir. That's your
thing. We're clarifying.
I left it there.
Dix looks like he's cheap like that.
So we all against.
Look at my handmade. Look at my handmade. Hey, by the way, did you ever go back and get the stack of sticks?
No, I didn't. Did you?
No, I forgot to. I was like, oh shit.
Hey, somebody got some free sticks, man.
Free sticks and tape.
TGK,
Yeah.
you out on Miles Bridges? I heard they kind of lowballed him. I heard they only gonna offer him like a $13 million contract.
I'm not out on Miles. I'm not out on Miles Bridges. I'm out on Micah Bridges. I just don't think.
I think Miles Bridges, with his domestic violence past, and Jason Kidd already having that past, I think that's a PR.
I think it's a perfect. I thought this was like the perfect.
No, look, we need someone. That when they pick on Luka, will beat the other players like they beat women.
Oh
yeah,
man!
All right. This is
we trying to get
where the show ends. We do not
Sticks. You're
endorse.
You're running your mouth all reckless. Most of the time, those wife beaters don't have a problem with violence, regardless of gender.
That's what I said. I just need someone that when Dort goes out taking cheap shots. I just need someone on this team that's like a Draymond that'll just beat some dude's ass for it.
Yeah, I would like that too.
Listen, man, if we had Miles Bridges and PJ Washington as our starting wings with Kyrie, Luka, and Gafford a lot, we'll be back in the finals.
Preach.
Guaranteed.
Preach.
We'll be back in the finals, guaranteed.
I think if they could prove that he's like, I don't know if he got convicted of anything. So if he
he didn't. They dropped the charges. They dropped the charges.
All the charges.
Bring his ass.
Yeah, they dropped all the charges. And he back with his wife. They dropped everything, and he with his wife again.
Your fat ass back here.
You want to hear the funny one though? Hold on. Earlier on the We Talk Mavs, they were saying, "Hey, let's go get Dwight Howard." I'm like, Dwight Howard got another case that's worse than Miles' case.
I don't
want to keep any case.
I don't need Dwight Howard hitting on Luka Doncic
around here.
I don't know. If I was playing with two dudes, I'd rather play with Miles Bridges than Dwight Howard. I can tell you that.
You ain't got to worry about nobody looking over the shower wall.
You gotta say pause on that when playing with two dudes, Joe.
I need that drop so bad.
Damn, y'all got me in king territory. Big J's gonna have me 500 yards bound from school.
Hey, yo.
Boy, when Big J said that one night, man, I laughed for probably 30 minutes, dude.
I think if he doesn't have any charges, and bring him. I think you could get him on a really, really cheap deal. And you talk about how the Celtics were able to kind of finagle their trades before the aprons got put in place, right? This is your opportunity to get a star type of player for the cheap. You bring a star player for the cheap.
They got KP and 2 first-round picks from Marcus Smart. That was highway robbery, dude.
Man, listen, that is the all-time finesse. After Philly getting finessed for Jason Tatum, and they got what's his name with the bad arm. I think that might have been the finesse of a lifetime. Yeah, I think that was the worst. But I hear they buying out Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, Chicago is, I think. But I think the whole idea of Dwight Howard, I think that ship has sailed. Man. I think what the Mavericks need to focus on, for me, if we're gonna get DJJ, I get it, but that's the one position you do need to improve on, and you need that position to be your third option. And the other option that I would like to get is like a backup point guard, like a Tyus Jones. He's gonna be available.
Dennis Smith Jr. Go ahead.
See, everybody keeps saying backup point guard, man. I just don't see that. I think Exum was great.
I'll tell you why
this year.
I'll tell you why.
I just think it's a resource that we don't need to. Tell me why.
I'll tell you why, Joe. I'll tell you why, Joe. Because Tyus Jones, he's not going to disappear depending on the series. He's not. You're gonna be able to. You're gonna be able to pick and roll with him. You're gonna be able to do a lot of things offensively with him at the helm to spell a Kyrie, to spell a Luka, just to keep the offensive running. Whereas Exum, I don't think he's. I think he's like he's hot and cold, right? When he's good, hey, leave him in there. When he's bad,
he got a short leash in the playoffs with Jason Kidd. That was part of the problem.
Right. And Tyus Jones good, man. I think he'd be perfect here, depending on
but
on
when they talk a lot, though, I know they're not just gonna give away Tyus Jones. Like,
I think Washington effed that up because I think that I think he's a free agent, and they didn't trade him whenever they could have. I mean, Washington's another moron team. They might trade Denny Avdia. You know?
Never mind, Richard. Never mind. If he wants $25 million, he could keep it.
Yeah. Can I throw some out at you guys in?
Yeah.
Didn't we already see our backup point guard that Kid hadn't wanted to play? But if once again we move everybody else out of the way because Hardy stepped in, he was doing the same thing. He was throwing lobs to our bigs. He was creating offense. He was getting his own shot. He was hitting from three, cutting to the rack, doing everything we need him to do. I think that's our backup point guard of the future, our third ball handler. And I think Max's replacement is sitting on that bench named Omax.
I agree with both.
I agree as well. Because Mr. Nico said everybody got to get 10 to 15% better, and if your goal is to keep the core around, then you just got to build around it, right? So, all right. So say he keeps the core around. We know DJJ is the position we need to improve the most. The best way to improve it is finding someone that's better than DJJ that isn't going to cost you as much as DJJ, and I think Miles Bridges fits that, to be honest with you.
I think he's going to cost more than DJJ, but
no.
I don't think so.
I think so. I think he will too. I think he's gonna cost more than DJJ for sure. But he's
how much
better
how much
than DJJ.
How much DJJ costing?
I think 8 million, 10 at the 10 is pushing it. But Miles Bridges is so much better than Derrick Jones Jr. Like,
he's a 22-8 guy. Derrick Jones Jr. could play 2 seasons and not average 22-8.
Exactly. So it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the other thing. Is like, who's willing to give him that contract, right? And if you know it's going to be a PR nightmare, how much value does he really have? So that's my thing. If you're looking at it from the optics perspective, I think his money takes a dip, because of the allegations or whatnot. So that's a tough one. I
mean, he was going to he was supposed to make $20 million a year for 5 years. That was the deal he walked away from.
Yeah. He is a $30 million player,
he didn't walk
bro.
away from it. He caught the domestic violence case the day before he signed the contract.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So
it was like, why would you do that? Like, that was so stupid. Like, the night before you beat up your wife, and now everything is over. Like, that was crazy.
All I'm seeing right now is MLE. They're saying 12.9 for him as a max. And so I'm like, if that's
I would do a sign and trade here. Take 10.
Take 10. And that frees up money for DJJ.
I'd give up a first to him.
Take Tim.
That's what I'm saying. Take Tim.
Yeah.
Take Tim and then give him a pick. Give him a pick. And like I said, if we can get him to sign for 12.9.
Pick for Miles Bridges. If they take Miles Bridges and Tim and to do it straight up, but what? Sign and trade, man. Sign me up.
Yeah, you could do a 2-1 with him too, with the same thing. Give him a player option in that second or third year, and then we'll have his bird rights, and he puts him on the same time frame as Kyrie, because that's going to be the big one, right? And by that time, the salary cap would have gone up 10% annually for 3 years? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I would take a flyer on Miles Bridges. I don't really care about the PR. Put him in there with Cynthia Marshall.
Winning cures all.
Yeah,
if Miles Bridges is out there winning, if we winning, they won't. Of course, there's gonna be some guys that bring it up, like just for whatever reason. But winning, as long as we winning, it doesn't matter. Like, look, Kobe started winning after his allegations, and they swept it under the rug.
Karl Malone still gets lots of praise, and he got a 13-year. Yeah, I mean, there's like lots of stuff to go. That's lots of that stuff goes away with winning. I think
Johnson having AIDS disappear, things like that.
I do think that Cynthia Marshall running the front office, Kyrie being the team leader with his Zen approach to life. I mean, I think there's a lot that we could do for Miles Bridges and he could do for us. I mean, I think that would be a good fit. But you're going to have a lot of PR blowback at least for a while.
Sin Marshall is actually a friend of mine. That's his auntie. You know, Sin Marshall is from the same city I'm from. She's from Richmond. Like,
she's a sharp lady, man.
yeah, she is, man. That's my homie. It's his aunt. I know her. Like, I just didn't know that she was doing what she was doing for the Mavs. Like, I know her son. Her son is a Warrior fan. Ain't that crazy?
He came in because the Mavericks had a toxic. They were getting like investigated by the NBA for having a toxic front office, and
sexual harassment, everything.
She came in and cleaned all that shit up immediately. She put everybody
that would
on.
never happen with Cuban. He's such a good guy.
Yeah, he knows everything that's going on in the organization.
He's always doing philanthropy because he cares about people, right?
I got to tell you, he knocked it out of the park whenever he hired Cynthia Marshall. He knocked it out of the park when he hired Nico Harrison. I mean, the jury is, I mean, Jason Kidd is. I got a lot of problems with how he does things, but we did go to the Western Conference Finals and the finals in 2 of 3 years. And
am I wrong? Am I wrong for still wouldn't mind him being fired?
I'm on the fire kid bandwagon. I
still want him to be fired. Like, we could have won, and I said this months ago. Even if we won, I would have still wanted him fired. Like, he just, I don't know. It's just something about him to me. Like, I hope they give Sweeney the other job too, because Sweeney not that good either. Like,
Sweeney, I was listening to Hoop Collective, and they were singing his praises, saying he's the perfect guy to go to Detroit.
The Hoop Collective,
Detroit, they're gonna have to.
They are terrible.
They're gonna have to save money. They're gonna have to hire a rookie head coach because they're already paying $13 million a year for Monty Williams. And the fact of the matter is that Detroit, if you think about Detroit, they've got the identity of, bad boys playing defense and stuff like that. And you can put him into that in the coaching environment and then say, look, we're going to play defense first. And then we'll let the offense kind of figure its way. Because Detroit's got a lot of players that are talented, man.
They really.
Yeah.
Would y'all trade Maxey for Wiseman or Stewart?
I trade Maxey for TGK.
Yeah. Trade me.
Damn.
Trade for me. I got y'all.
I would listen, Stewart. I would hell yes, Maxey for Stewart.
They try to get rid of Stewart.
Look, you can put me on the court. I'll go brick threes and play no defense for that contract too.
Right. Hold on, folks. Before y'all do that,
you talk about Lou Dort not messing with somebody. Dort.
Stewart's a fool.
Look, I'll at least go fucking knock a bitch out when they take down Luka. So,
hey, Big J, did you see Sticks at the watch party with that Boston fan?
Yeah, I was right in front of him.
We can't say on the stream what.
Well, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, we can't say on the stream what Big J texted me.
Did Sticks earn $10 from a Boston fan too?
Dude, no, I'll let that bitch have it. Fuck that bitch.
Now, see, look at you. So you saying that Detroit needs a cheap coach, right?
Yeah.
So if they give each of us $1 million, can't we just go there and be like a brain trust for them? You know what I'm saying? And just work it out.
I'll take $1 million.
We'll do it.
Wait, do I have to live there?
Kind of, yeah.
Fuck that. Then.
So what do we do if we lose Sweeney and Jared Dudley?
Sweeney celebrate Dudley cry.
Then you move up Sham God.
You fire Jason Kidd.
But that's a nice problem to have, though.
Yeah.
When people want your coaches, and you can't have a front office where you're not like trying for your guys to develop and advance. I mean, that's a bad reputation to have.
So, Joe. Is it really impressive to have Detroit, who's broke as shit after that contract, trying to get your assistant? None of the good teams are trying to get our assistant.
Get your fat ass back here.
But I think Sweeney is
Herbert.
He's respected across the league, and he's also, he's been on Luka's ass for a long time.
Yeah.
So
well, evidently someone's getting in the way of that. So. It's funny. There's another guy that got on Luka's ass, and he's now coaching in another slot, and Kid's still around. Interesting.
Huh.
Yeah. I think Kid is they're not listen. They don't want instability where they're like the Lakers, where they're firing coaches every couple of years. They want Kid to work out, so they're going to deal with some of the growing pains. But I mean, I would
growing pains. It's been 3 years of the same shenanigans. The dude
listen,
played
man,
11 people in a game in the finals.
Yeah, I get that, but the fact of the matter is I do think the front office had a conversation with Jason Kidd after they traded for PJ and Daniel Gafford, and he was playing those gimmicky fucking lineups, and we were losing 5 of 6, where, you know, there was a conversation like, hey man, because, you know, they were talking like legs, and national pundits were saying maybe Kidd's not the right guy for the job, and then
I agree.
He changed that lineup, and then he got his rotation square, and Maxey started playing, you know, 18 minutes a game at 4 behind PJ, and then, you know, we kind of went on a run. And then whenever he got away from that was in the Clippers game when James Harden hit 73 fucking floaters in one game. We went right back to playing Maxey at the 4, and then he got injured, and then you know what happened from there. But you know, I think Kidd. They're going to live with Kidd because it's a bad look for an organization to be churning through head coaches.
What about when they suck?
And he's not going anywhere. They went to the Western Conference Finals. They had a shitty roster. They didn't make the playoffs, and they tanked. They got Derek Lively, and then the next year they go to the finals. He's not going anywhere. It's an unrealistic conversation. It's like
ran Daniel Gafford for 11 minutes in Game 4, and Kleba for 13, and Gafford was 3 for 5, and Kleba was 1 for 3.
Listen, I agree. I thought he got outcoached thoroughly in the finals.
He gets outcoached all the time. Luka just makes him look good.
Hey, hold on. I got to go upstairs. Hold on. Give me a second. All right, I'm upstairs now.
What the hell? What was that? It was going down. It wasn't even going up.
I guess we're supposed to be in the bottom of the shaft looking up. I don't know.
I'm so confused.
Oh, Big J's at the bottom of the shaft.
Super Megapod. Tyler says that Nico. We may trust Nico. The only thing I hope
what is he fuck me for?
Jesus, I hope that Nico finally has control over Kidd now that Cuban's gone.
Yeah,
I will say this. I'm going over my time. I do gotta get up early in the morning and go hoop. But
what?
Damn, and then Div wants to come up here. Div, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes, Div. I'll give you 5 minutes, and I got a row. I got memes. I got a memes, man. I got to hoop in the morning. But yeah, let's do 5 more minutes when once Div gets up here, and then we'll hit out of here.
Gonna come up with like purple team trade shit like he's doing in Discord. Like this will work. Like, dude, no one's doing the double team trade. It ain't happening.
Is Div coming on?
We'll see. We'll see. I'll put the link down below.
Div,
you got 5 minutes, Div.
Tell him to go to Discord. We'll go to Discord afterwards.
No, I want to hear what Div got to say, man. I want to hear what Div got to say. Salute, Div.
What's up, man?
Am I the only person that don't know what the Discord is?
Discord, this app.
It's just like this, Johnny Bravo.
It's just not on there.
It's just an app, and you find We Talk Mavs, and then you just join, and then we just do the same thing. We just talk about Mav stuff and in the same context, except there's not a screen where you're looking at YouTube on your 85-inch TV.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking at that right now as we speak.
Look at that.
It's in the description.
Go
to the We Talk Mavs video and go look at the description.
High quality Luka on a stick.
Hey.
Hey, Sticks. How about the Oilers?
Oh.
I mean, I'm better with that. I'd rather know that we lost to the better team. So,
man.
Right now, they're dominating. That's ugly. Like, they're not just beating them. They're spanking the shit out of them for 3 straight games.
Hey, man.
Is that what you came up here for, Div? You came up here to talk Oilers?
And just so we're all clear, Sticks is an expert on beating it and spanking it.
Hey, yo.
What guy isn't?
Hey, yo.
You guys think you're getting beat Do you think we're getting Paul George?
No.
No.
It's not possible.
It is possible if we do a sign and trade.
No, it's a
No,
one.
it ain't.
The Clippers can't do it.
Yeah.
They $700 million over the second tax apron. It's not happening.
No, but when you guys, when you can actually get it done. I've gone on, if you go to Fanspo, you can get it done. You just have to do sign and trade with your own guys as well and just make it match.
So we had
And then it worked.
TTK
When
stand
you
up
over
for you
the
to.
second,
That's
you
the
can only
key.
do 1 for 1.
Yeah, when you're over the second, you have to do 1 for 1 contract. Yeah.
Yeah.
You cannot aggregate.
I know, but
You're taking off the
Fanspo will,
restrictions.
no, but Fanspo will stop the trade from happening. Like it actually blocks it if
Yeah,
you,
but
and it tells you what you're doing wrong.
He knew. He fucked up.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. TGK is going to bed. Then you can come on to Discord.
I
Johnny
will.
Bravo,
I'll show it to you.
and then you can show us. Johnny Bravo will be there as soon as he figures it out.
Who are you gonna show?
Tyler just said.
Super mega
Tyler just said.
Johnny, are you using an iPad or a phone?
I got an iPad, but I'm on my phone right now.
Please, nobody
Okay,
talk
look,
about
just-
Tobias Harris again as a trade.
I don't like those
Oh,
shoes,
hey, man.
Black Noir. I don't like those shoes. Let me show y'all these
He just matches their
Kyrie.
green.
Oh, we go the wearing the moccasins from the finals.
Nah, it's these new ones that he's dropping tomorrow.
I'm buying the ones that he was wearing during the finals with the little fringe and everything. You know what I'm saying?
You wearing those Pocahontas 11s?
Sure is. I'll cross you over.
Nah, I would never walk around with no damn Pocahontases.
I'm gonna
I
step
buy
on the
regular ones though, but them Tatanka 11s ain't gonna do it for me.
See, you know what happened? Though? He stepped on the fringe and rolled his ankle. That's how he kept dropping the ball. That's what happened.
Yeah, them beads in a damn way. He got to take them off.
You guys are brutal.
That look like some ghostly shoes.
Man, listen, man, my timeline destroyed him on Facebook about those shoes. They were saying that's why we lost because of those shoes. Like, and I couldn't even defend it because they terrible looking. But the
Did you say
regular versions
Tatanka?
of them look good. Yeah. See, that went over their head. They went over their head. No, you gotta not the green ones. You gotta look at the Native American ones.
No, when you said Tatanka, I was like,
See, that went over a lot of people's head. TGK, come on, man. You got to be a real wrestling fan to know that.
1995
Yeah, man,
Tatanka,
come on,
man. Come on now.
Hold on, Tatanka. That means that's that movie with Kevin Costner, the Tatanka in Buffalo.
No.
Tatanka was a wrestler in the WWF, a Native American one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tatanka means buffalo.
Oh, see, look, you know the damn definition. I don't know all that. I just know where it comes from.
That's just because I watch a movie.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Yeah, I'll show y'all Tatanka. Hold on. I'll bring him up.
Play a stupid little.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. You gonna show me no Tatanka, all right?
Oh, man.
Well, I can't find. But anyway, these are the shoes that Kyrie is releasing tomorrow. Apparently, they are. I think they're supposed to be Mavericks, like a Maverick colorway. But I don't like them. Like, why would you release a green shoe for the Mavericks after you lost to a green team?
It was already planned. I'm not gonna change.
No. Sticks.
Yes.
No, you cannot give him no rope. You cannot give him no rope. All right.
Hey, yo.
Whoa.
I don't think you should be using the term.
You need to pause yourself.
He tells you, you guys. He tells you right on the screen why he's saying green.
TGK, that was racist and unintentionally, by the way. Can't be saying that
How?
about a black man. Can't be saying using the term rope with black guy like that.
Wait, it's racist that you repeated it. So
yeah, Joe.
To be clear, you know a black man. You can't.
Hold on.
That's even worse.
Where's my camera at, man? Where the hell am I at? Where the hell?
There you go.
Oh, put me over here. I did not mean it in the way Joe said. All right.
hella funny. Like I didn't even think about it like that. Joe, that was racist.
That's why I said pause.
You say that thing racist, and we wasn't even thinking about it.
I'm just sensitive to the plight, man. I'm not like.
As an honorary black man, Joe, I understand, huh?
Hey,
this is a Mavericks channel.
I already told Johnny B I have sub-Saharan blood, so that means we. And he said all black folks are related, so Johnny B and I are cousins.
I told you we cousins. Like I understand.
Is that too? Is that 1% on 23andMe? Is that how you get
It's Ancestry.com. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Who's this amateur analyst dude? Is this dude?
What are they talking about?
Who's this guy?
Is there someone in the chat named Amateur
No,
Analyst?
that's the guy that's saying that Mavs are already in a trade discussion.
Oh, trade talks.
Yeah, with Portland. Yeah, I saw that. Wasn't that Dime Dropper? They was acting like Dime Dropper was Jesus Christ for like 2 days or something, like because he got one thing right and then he got like all them followers at one time, and then everybody jumped off the train because he was wrong after that, about everything else.
Yeah, dropping dimes. That's the guy. Yeah.
Let me see.
This dude's This dude's fake raising his account.
What's he actually
saying? 4,000 followers earlier, and he's at 6,200. Get out of here.
Let me show you.
What if he actually right again this time? What if he only right one time a season?
Dude, this guy has 2 different accounts. Dropping dimes 50 and dropping dimes 69. Who the knows which one's him?
I mean, the second one is the freaky one.
The 50. Dropping dimes 50 is his main.
So that's all he says. He doesn't even give you a hint of what players.
Nah, he said that they in trade negotiations.
Okay, well,
I'm just gonna pick every team and just say it, and then whichever one turns out to be right, I can be like, say.
Yep, and then you take the credit for it. Erase all the wrong ones, and just retweet.
Exactly.
Johnny, the Philadelphia or 76ers, they're in trade negotiations with NBA teams. I should post that.
Yeah.
Hey Joe, you like my hair, Joe? You like the curls?
Man, you got good hair, brother. You know,
it looked like a leather wig.
Damn.
Go ahead. Keep going.
I gotta say,
no, that was it.
That's why I like going to the barbershop when I was younger, because you got to hear conversations like this.
You know, I was like, I'll give you the floor. You know, if you want the floor.
No. I just one little warning shot, just a little one. No need to go no further.
Anybody else got a warning shot? Go ahead. Who else got one?
Did we clarify that we should not give up our 2025 first round draft pick?
Do we have a 2025 first round draft?
Yes, we do. Yeah, we said that already.
So you think, Sticks, you think we should keep it for the trade deadline?
Johnny B, it doesn't actuate, though, until after the draft.
Well, the night of the draft.
Yep.
So
I'm going to say that's the 2024 goes to the Knicks. Okay, I got it. All right. Y'all right.
Yeah, once the 2024 conveys, then it becomes available.
Yeah, the arrow of time, they don't look back.
I got a question for you. Do you think we can scam the Suns from their swap picks in the first round and then get Bronny and then trade Bronny to the Lakers for something better?
Bronny.
Because they want his dad. They want his son there.
I don't give a shit about that.
LeBron James.
I'm just saying they might give up something for him.
Past 5 minutes, by the way.
Yeah, especially if with Divs is going to be saying dumb shit like that.
Come on, Joe. You know that's a good move.
Fat ass back here.
You know the Lakers would be doing that deal in a heartbeat. They'll give us like somebody decent.
Jesus.
No,
Vanderbilt. There you go. You get Vanderbilt. That'd be awesome.
Hey, what do y'all want to bet? Like we get off the show tonight, and then 5 minutes later, TGK's coming on. Hey, you know what I'm saying, man?
I would jump in there, obviously.
Wizards. Did y'all see the Washington made their fans wait till 2 a.m. to drop that terrible ass New Jersey?
I didn't see the jersey.
What jersey?
Nice.
They put out their new jersey. They wait until people was like a huge announcement at 2 a.m. and the jersey's looks like shit. Fans like, we waited until 2 a.m. for a jersey drop, and it sucks. Yeah, dude, it was like all over my feet earlier.
I mean, what else could a Wizards fan look forward to?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's all they have. Like, they have nothing else.
Well, they got Kyle Kuzma, who wants to go play for a winner.
Yeah.
A cow what? A cow what?
Kuzma.
I like the cow Kuzma.
I'd still take Kuzma.
Look at it. Look at it. It's after those 12, boy. So you need to chill.
I'm with you, man.
I'd still take Kuzma. Say what you want to say.
I'm in
I would take
danger.
him too. He could play.
That's what he said.
He could play some offense too.
Man, listen, Kyle Kuzma would be dynamic over here, man. I'm telling y'all.
He'd just be more expensive than Miles Bridges, who is also a 3-level scorer.
Yeah, no, I would take Miles Bridges over Kuzma. Absolutely.
Yep.
You know, at least he ain't gonna come in there wearing no dress or none of that like Kuzma be wearing. Like, of course I would.
Hey, we got a super chat. Look at that. What if Luka comes into next season ripped?
What if I come in the next season Hispanic? Neither one of them is gonna happen.
I don't feel like you standing on business.
Right.
Oh my god.
Johnny B's been super funny tonight, man. He made me laugh so hard. Usually it's Big J making me laugh really hard, but Johnny B's been on point tonight.
Yeah. When we get off of here, man, I know Div is about to log into the site right here.
Wait a minute. I know what that site is. Somebody. I mean, I heard that about it. I've never been there myself.
That site is banned in Texas, I heard.
Yeah,
well,
they
it's
can't.
not banned in California. It's not banned in California.
All sites are banned in Texas. So, you know.
Must be an American thing.
No, there's
I'm in danger.
Big J. There's one that's really good. I'll give it to you in Discord.
Hey, don't say that, man.
Hello. Hello.
How's it going, man? Right.
What was the super mega pause, man?
Right.
It's time.
Right.
All right, man. I think we've this is like a after dark episode. We've gotten so far away from Maverick content. For those listening, I hope y'all enjoyed that, man. Because I don't know if my channel will exist after tonight, but that was a lot of fun.
I gotta stay out of Discord now because of
Let's
you.
make another one, TGK. We all coming back.
TGK paid me to say all these crazy things.
We all coming back. So just know we all got your back. We all subscribing.
I
It's
said,
free.
Are you ready?
Hey, TGK, why? Quick question: why don't you have a backup page just in case?
What?
I don't know.
No.
Put one on Rumble or something.
You never heard? If you
Stream
don't
the
got a
same
plan B, if you don't got a plan B, you don't have a plan at all. You never heard that term?
That's a different thing, Johnny B.
No, I never heard of that.
Man,
Never heard of her.
You better get you a backup. You better get you a backup plan, sir.
I don't think I need one because I don't think I'll be crossing the line on here.
He
You know
needs to
what I'm
stop worrying about some Israeli software and get Twitter so he can get subscriptions with the 400 people that watch him on Twitter.
I know. That's bro. There's
the GGK thinks that like our information isn't being shared to every damn intelligence agency already. Like, oh no, Twitter's gonna give it out more now. Get out of here.
I ain't finna pay no $11 to Twitter for them not to pay me. I
You
gained.
don't need them to pay.
You
got how many people watching right now on Twitter? Probably 300 is what I saw earlier.
400.
Yeah, and they can do subscriptions.
Okay, like Flex.
They're not coming to YouTube. You don't need them to pay you. The subscriptions will pay you.
Well, yeah. Well, I did the subscription part, but
by the way, don't do the 11. You just go buy it on the computer, and it's like 8. don't use your Apple phone and let Apple get 30%.
But still, I had 20 million impressions.
I mean, who cares?
No, not a single
The
dime.
subscriptions are worth more than those fucking the advertisement payments.
I know it's such a
you need the subs. You don't need the advertisement money.
This is so baloney, man. I don't like Twitter. It pisses me off. Anyway, man, I need to go to sleep. I appreciate y'all. I didn't intend to go for 2 hours, and it felt like we went to it literally almost hit 2 hours. But, hey yo, hold on. Let me get a motherfucking.
Hey yo.
Gay.
Are you in a better mood though?
Super
yeah. Yeah. That's really what matters. TGK, you good now? You off the ledge?
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm whatever.
Whatever. I'll do what I want.
I'll do what I want.
Get your fat ass back here.
All right.
Anyway, man. Appreciate y'all. I had a lot of fun.
Go get your special sock off the ground and go to sleep.
No.
Oh my goodness.
I'm out of here. Good night.
Bye, guys.
I'm in danger.
On Discord.